Hi guys, so the other fragrance I'm going to be reviewing today is Andalusi from Arabian Oud. So I'm not entirely sure when this fragrance was launched, but I do know that it was created for men. It's a very complex fragrance because when I looked up the notes, you've got things like grapefruit, apple, cardamom, elemi, lemon, etc. in the top notes. Then in the mid notes, you've got things like jasmine, lily of the valley, orris, rose, neroli, peach, and so much more as well. And in the base notes, you've got things like cedarwood, musk, amber, sandalwood, vanilla, and so much more. Like there's just so much in this fragrance. It's actually quite complex. So this fragrance is one that I quite like, even though it says it's for a man. I would also randomly wear this and feel comfortable in it. Initially, when you spray it on you, it's not too strong. It's actually quite lightly refreshing. You can clearly feel the citruses more than anything at the start, but you'll find that fragrances that have citrus and apple or melon in the top notes combined, the citrus is actually quite well balanced and toned down, so it doesn't come across too citrusy. So it is there, but it's not overpowering or strong, and I think it's the apple that kind of controls it. After a few minutes though, the scent starts to sweeten up a little bit and move to the floral side, and then you start to feel hints of musk as well. After about half an hour then, you start to get hints of leather, and this I think is where the manliness comes in. But that's not to say that the opening is feminine. It's definitely not. The opening is definitely unisex, and even at the 30-minute mark, when the leather starts to come in, some people might think it starts to become a little bit more manly, but I think it still remained quite unisex, and as I said, I would feel comfortable wearing this fragrance. So with hints of leather at the 30-minute mark, you've also got hints of sweetness, the light florals, and light musk. So the projection of this fragrance is quite average. It's not heavy at all, but it's not light either. I think the person next to you will be able to smell this on you, but that's as far as it'll go with 2 to 3 sprays. Do I recommend overspraying? I mean, you can if you want it to be a little bit stronger. Overall, the scent lasted 8 hours on my skin, and the dry down, which appears about 2 hours later, is around leather, spices, some saffron, some musk, and woody notes. It projects lightly for the first 2 hours on my skin, but when you go close to the scent, you feel the quality and its strength. And then after 2 hours, it starts to become lighter, but very slowly. So this isn't an overpowering fragrance. The projection is okay and the performance is good. Sometimes though, I feel I can smell the scent better and longer on my husband. So that's just proof that everyone's skin chemistry is very different, and the way I've described the projection and the performance obviously is based on my skin chemistry. So as I always keep saying that, you know, yours might be different, but this is maybe something to look out for. So not encouraging you and telling you, yeah, go blind buy this fragrance. I would always recommend that you try the fragrance before you buy anything. But for me, I quite like this. As I said, some people might think it's a bit manly, but I feel quite comfortable in it. And I personally don't think it's a 100% man scent. I thought it was quite unisex, and I really like the scent profile as well. So if you have any questions on Andalusi, guys, then do drop it in the comments box below. Otherwise, thank you for watching today's video. I've got one more to do, which I think you guys have been waiting for quite a while now. So I'm going to do that next, and then I'm going to sign out. See you guys soon.